If I look super angry in this video, it's because spring has sprung and my allergies have too. So it's beautiful out today, but my allergies are killing me. So if I'm like, just excuse the sniffles and excuse me if I'm just like, if I look angry, because like that's normally what happens when I have allergies. I'm always like, oh. Anyway, I got the car washed earlier, like yesterday. It looks so good. I got the car washed and I got this light in my dashboard saying that my brake light is out, and it tells you which one, the left one, which is nice. And the E90 they didn't used to do that. Anyway, I thought it was going to be a simple process just like how it is in the E90, but it is not. It's actually kind of annoying, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it because it's not exactly easy and it's not exactly hard. It's just better to be able to see how it's done, so that when you go out and do it yourself, it's a piece of cake. So the first thing you're going to do is pop the trunk, obviously. Once you got that open, you have to get this out. So you unscrew this from here, and you don't really screw it, you just like pull it out. I'll show you guys right now. Once you've gotten that off, just go ahead and pull this off. It should come right out. And then you have access to two 10mm screws. I can't seem to find my 10mm socket, but I only have an 8, so I'm just gonna use a wrench. But the things you'll need to do this is obviously a socket wrench, and then you'll need a 10mm socket, but I don't have that right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use a wrench and untighten it the hard way. Before you start the top screw, or even if you start at the top first and you're about to start the bottom, before you start the last screw, just make sure you hold on to this just for security so it doesn't just fall out. But it definitely won't, but just for security, just hold on to it. Now once you've gotten the screw off, there's a little tab right behind this and it's holding it in, so it's not going to feel like it's going to come off, but just pull kind of hard and it'll start coming out. Just keep pulling and I promise it'll come out. Oh, there you go. And don't pull it out all the way like a crazy person. Just wait. There's a clip right here. Just push this down and pull it out and it should come right out. This is another one of those things that you don't want to do with cold hands. So if it's still cold where you live, try and wait for the weather to get warmer. So once you've gotten it out, just flip it over behind it and you'll see 4 tabs here, here, right here, and I believe there's one right here. So there's total 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So go ahead and push them out. As you can see, it needs to get out through here, so just push down and it'll clip. It'll make a nice loud clip sound. And once you're at the last one, which in my case will be the top or the bottom one, let's see which one I can get out. Okay, once you're at the last one, just hold on to this pretty good so it doesn't just fall out of your hands. You don't want to break it. Just clip it right out. It should pop right out. Oh, the last one didn't come out, of course. Okay, so that last one did not want to come out. I needed to sit down and put it on my lap and do it. Once you take it out, these are your 2 bulbs. I'll show you guys how to switch these. Go ahead and place your taillight like that so you can use for reference just in case you're confused. Obviously the top one is the turn signal and the bottom one is the brake light. In my case it's the brake light, so go ahead, take the bulb, push down and spin to the left, so counterclockwise, pull it out, and that's your old bulb. So go ahead and grab a new bulb. Well, in my case it's an older one that still works. Push down and clockwise and then it's locked and it won't come out. And it's the same for the top, just push down to the left and it'll come out. Putting it back in, push down to the right and it'll pop back into place. Putting the bulb housing back into the taillight is probably the easiest part of all of this. Just line it up and push down on each tab. You'll hear all these clicking sounds. Make sure they're all in place. You don't want to slack on this. And they're all in there and that's good. Now we're ready to install it right back where it belongs. So go ahead and grab the cord, plug it back in where it belongs. That's it. Once it's in, you want to take this thing right here, I don't know what to call this, and make sure it lines up into this hole. Get hold of it and push nice and hard. Make sure it fits good. Just make sure it's in properly. Look around, make sure everything's all lined up. Once you have seen that, go ahead and grab your socket if in your case you have a 10mm, but since I don't, I'm going to grab my wrench and start screwing these back in. This is probably the easiest part. Just go ahead and push this back where it was, right back into place. Make sure the hole lines up. Push this tab right back into here, And that's it, you're done. Now go ahead inside the car and see if the taillight works. Once you're done with everything, just have somebody go in the car and press the brake so you can see, or have somebody look for you and tell you. So if you have nobody, just I guess grab a camera, record it, and then look. But Mom, press the brake. There you go, it's working. Thank God. I hate error lights, especially bulb ones. So I know this video is super short and this seemed relatively easy, like not even worth making a video about, but it actually, in my opinion, is, because this is also how you remove the entire tail light. So if you guys are planning on changing the entire tail light to the LCI tail lights, this is how you would have to do it. You'd have to take it out and put it all the way back in. In the older car, it was way easier. You can just, there was a doorway to take the little housing out or the plug out, and you just take the whole thing out, change the plug, put it back in. In this car, you have to take the whole entire thing out. I thought this video would help you if you have, or if you're getting stuck, like you don't know how to do it, and it's annoying to see error lights. I hate error lights. I'm sure everybody else does. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out.